Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 3 of our slow, immersive and tactical playthrough of The Last Train Home, where we have just made our way to chapter 2, having completed chapter 1, which is mostly a tutorial chapter, and in it we've basically made the initial journey to Moscow on our nice Czech train, which got blown up as we got betrayed by the Red Army, General Morozov, and who killed our Major Gazdik, I think his name was. And so we are now, in charge of our little platoon. We managed to commandeer a little Russian, kind of old Russian train. So we're starting pretty much from the beginning. We got a locomotive grandpa with no upgrades. We have a storage car with no upgrades, and we have 3 infantry cars. We've also got a bunch of 18 new soldiers. I think 8 of those we know, and 10 of these we do not know. So let's go ahead and jump in. And this really is kind of, I think, the proper start to the game, right? So our first objective is to reach the city of Penza, which is all the way here. That is kind of the main objective. On our way, of course, as you can see, there's plenty of villages, all sorts of points of interest to visit. But before we take off, let's just take stock of where we are. So as I already mentioned, we're running a locomotive grandpa. Let's have a look. The locomotive can reach fair speed with efficient fuel consumption and low damage from burning fuel. Well, it's not bad. Due to its average strength, it has adequate car capacity. Its moderate durability sustains solid damage. Unfortunately, its smaller tender provides low storage capacity. Well, we don't really have many things to store anyway, it seems. So locomotive strength defines how many cars can be attached. 4 out of 7. Okay, so it would be nice. We did have a medical car before and an armored car, so there's definitely 2 I would like to add at some point, especially the medical car. Ooh, it would be nice to have. I think there used to be like a cooking or recreation car. Let's see. But right now, we're 18 out of 18, so okay, we'll see. If each infantry car seems to be able to carry about 6 people, so we're a little full on that. Let's see, okay, but 4 out of 7 is what we have. Storage capacity is 4,000. Storage capacity expands the train inventory capacity. Okay. Basic activities is, we got 2 engineers for night and day shift to actually run the engine. And we have 2 workers for the night and day shift, doing the workers' job effectively. Occupation slots where workers, train role, can be assigned to shovel fuel into the locomotive. Okay. We're currently on the night shift, and it is 10 o'clock. So let's have a look. Who do we actually have running this? Okay, everyone is depressed, unfortunately. Status removed when the morale is above 50%. If morale drops below 10%, the status raises to broken. Okay, so are these good people to actually have? František Dvorsky and Andrei Mrazek. Okay, let's have a look. František Dvorsky, our engineer, is a private. He's depressed. His morale is 30. Resting during the day, engineer level 1 during the night. He is an alcoholic, takes refuge in the bottle, can affect narrative and dialogues and other events. He's a communist, values helping those in need and despises the rich, supports the revolution and wants the same reforms as the Reds, but not their rule. And he's weak, maximum value of fit decreased by 10. Okay, he's an engineer. Engineers need intelligence, right? Engineers handle more technical tasks such as driving the locomotive, crafting the equipment, and researching new technologies. For the role of engineer, a soldier must have good willpower and above average intelligence. Okay, what does willpower do? Affects critical health, work efficiency of workers and engineers, and some combat skills. So, okay, perhaps he's not he's not the best. I'm kind of tempted to just unassign everyone and then reassign people based on whatever they're good at. But let's see, what do we need? We need 2 engineers at least. We need 2 workers. And that's, we have locomotive grandpa repairs and upgrades. We are at least at seems like full health, as far as I can tell. Work efficiency total. Okay, but that's our locomotive in any case. We have a storage car here. Storage car gives us plus 10,000 capacity. Okay, so we got good amount of capacity. Again, repair loss durability to prevent the train car from destruction or fixed statuses negatively affecting its functionality. The destroyed train car can be removed at the train depot. Okay, upgrade the train car to improve its endurance, to create additional storage space, to increase the train inventory capacity. Okay, so perhaps we can upgrade the storage cart and yeah, increase capacity that way. Otherwise, we do have, yeah, so as I mentioned, yeah, six spaces per infantry car, and we have 3 very basic living spaces for soldiers. New soldiers can board the train only if there are 3 living spaces. So we don't really have scope to take anyone else on right now. Okay, a lot of our soldiers are depressed, unfortunately. Okay, so all of these guys can be as soldiers, and they can work on the train as well. Right, so right now we need to find, how about we do this? We remove these engineers and we find ourselves, first of all, the engineer for right now. Who is even eligible? I'll assign soldiers to occupation slots. Stamina, morale, health. So we only have 3 eligible engineers, it seems. Engineer. Yeah, 3 soldiers have the engineer role unlocked, right? Which even enables them to be an engineer. Right, but we need willpower and above average intelligence. So we have 5 minus 1. Base value is 4. Strong will gives him +1, so that's 5 minus 1. Okay, so effectively, I guess that means he's at 4. Okay, Kamil Hadraba. He's a survivalist, though he would be good to go scavenge in forests and lakes. He's strong-willed, but depressed, unfortunately, right now, right at this moment. He's a nationalist, he's vengeful. So perhaps we keep this guy off the roll for now, as we need him to scavenge, potentially. So Kamil will stay off. Yeah, work efficiency is of 70%. František Dvorsky or Ondřej Mrazek. Ondřej, again, yeah, 4 intelligence, got dexterity. He can be a worker or an engineer. Interesting. He's got 2 train roles and no combat roles, so he's gonna have to stay on the train. Right, can Kamil even get off the train? He can. He's a grenadier. Okay, František Dvorsky is a rifleman, so he can actually get off the train. Interesting. Let's get Ondřej on there. He's a burglar. Extra resources from abandoned settlements. He's insomniac, recovers stamina slower when resting. Dexterous, religious, he's skeptical. Right now, yeah, we only have, hang on. So if we don't have jobs assigned here, no jobs in storage car. Yeah, so we have a lot of people who are just free, right? Yeah, so we're gonna need to unlock some roles, get some new cards. Well, let's see, what are we actually gonna do? Let's get out of here. We have, okay, we'll think about assigning roles. I just want to see what our next steps here, and what do we have and what do we need, right? So we have fuel, used for feeding the locomotive's engine to keep the train running, can be used in stoves to heat the train car interiors. Okay, we don't have a lot. It may sound stupid, but Legionnaires are my new family. Okay, first we need an engineer and a worker to actually even get going. Okay, but when we do get going, what do we have? Yegorievsk. We need avaricious, so we can trade. We have some money. We have timberland here. Potential rewards wood. We have a lake. Yeah, that's worth visiting since we need food. Malino, a little far, I would say. I'd say both of these villages are a little far, so I'd suggest we get over here. And perhaps we have a merchant here, we have train composition, we have a doctor, so we can heal. So we definitely need to get up to here. That will cost us, let's see how far 150 fuel actually takes us on slow speed. We'll get to Resign. That's good. We do have Gorodna. This is what? Abandoned. That looks like an abandoned settlement to me. Explore. Potential rewards. Food, cloth, metal, wood. So we definitely need this one. We need burglars and housekeepers for that. Zaryansk. We can trade. Okay, so let's try to get through here. I mean, ultimately, yeah, we can get up to around here with our fuel. So you see, at a normal speed, yeah, our 150 coal will take us just past Resign. So more lakes. I think these are like abandoned villages, forests. Okay. So at first we're going to need a lake. So we need a hunter and survivalist. Doesn't really matter who we send here. But a hunter and survivalist is something we need. Okay, no other jobs really for us. We'll get to know our soldiers as we use them, because I don't want to spend too much time here now thinking. All right, we'd have no one to promote, so to be honest, these are just who we have, right? Andrei Mrazek, no combat roles, either a worker or an engineer. František Dvorsky is an engineer. Yeah, it's not a great engineer, but let's go ahead and stick him on for now, since we don't really have much choice. And we need a worker. Okay, we have lots of choice for workers, so let's have a think. Andrei Mrazek. Again, 4 - 1 temporary effects. I wish this just showed 3 in red, for example. So he does have willpower of 3 right now, right? But workers, what do they need? Workers have a versatile role. They can help stoke the locomotive or maintain and improve the train. Any soldier with at least basic fitness can be a worker. Okay, so he's fit. He does have 5, yeah. So Andrei Mrazek can be our worker. Rostislav Hanak. He's loyal, nationalist, sturdy, clumsy. Yeah, so he needs to be fit, not particularly dexterous. He does have a rifleman role, but to be honest, I feel like he's better suited. Yeah, dexterity is the main combat stat, I would say. Affects aim, reload time, etc. So let's put Rostislav Hanak. Can always be counted on. He's a nationalist, values freedom, personal responsibility, and independence. He's sturdy, but he's clumsy. Okay, I think he's a good candidate, I would say, for being a night shift worker. So let's put these 2 guys in. Okay, Rostislav and František. And how about we depart, right? And unpause. Okay, and here we are. Currently, we're using 7,600 capacity of 14. Stamina actions cost stamina, so don't overwork your soldiers. Yeah, working, traveling outside the train, and conducting point of interest actions consumes soldiers' stamina. Work and deployment cost 1 stamina per point per hour, while the cost for point of interest actions varies. If stamina drops to half, the soldier will receive the tired status, and this will reduce their stats. Spending all stamina results in the exhausted status. In this case, the soldier is heavily penalized and incapable of any action until they have full stamina again. In addition to rest, consumables also restore stamina. Okay, well, let's at least go through 1 shift. Yeah, and I suggest we make it to here so we don't have to walk too far, and perhaps we send off. We can even make it here. We can send off 2 parties, 1 to the lake, 1 to Timberland. Don't think we have much to trade, if I'm honest. And we will have plenty of opportunity to trade over here. Let's see, train upgrades. As you sit and watch the horrors of Moscow disappear behind the horizon and ponder over your newly acquired responsibilities, Captain Langer approaches you, curiously inspecting you with his critical gaze. Quite unexpectedly, he speaks to you with a soft voice. As you can see, this train lacks a lot. It's moving us forward but won't serve us long in this shape. Shortly, there will be more of us, and we will need more space and, most importantly, heat. To accommodate as many souls as we can, we should increase the number of living spaces. Not to mention there is no heating or insulation. I don't advise crossing Siberia without heating. That's some good advice. The storage car might need to be improved as well. There is a long journey ahead of us, and a good supply of resources is of paramount importance. That way, we might also think about reinforcing the cars. This train is in a daunting shape, and we cannot expect the Reds to make the passage easy for us. It is only up to us to make the most of it, so keep that in mind, Major. Proceed. Optimize your locomotive and train cars by upgrading them. Okay, the locomotive and the individual cars can be upgraded to improve. This goes here, okay. Functionality and unlock new features. So we add workers and then we pick which upgrade. For example, an upgraded infantry car can accommodate more soldiers, while upgrading your locomotive will ensure it runs faster. Okay, open the repairs and upgrades tab of individual cars to see valuable upgrades to select those suited to your playstyle. Okay, let's zoom in. Let's take our infantry car, for example. Can we... Living. Okay, we can upgrade new living spaces, heating upgrades, endurance upgrades. A living upgrade would be nice, comfortable living. Okay, upgrade the train to improve its endurance, create additional living spaces for soldiers, or add a stove to increase the inner temperature. Well, it's not too cold yet. It doesn't say what the temperature is, but it's... We do need some living spaces. That would be wood and cloth. Do we have said wood and cloth? So, okay, so we will make this upgrade as soon as... So, for example... Yeah, let's kind of... Okay, well, let's get over here. Right? Maybe, because we might encounter some people in Timberlands. So I do want to... Okay, Alfred. Morale and crew morale. Don't risk soldiers deserting. Keep their morale high. The soldier's morale is essential. If a soldier has low morale, they are at risk of desertion. If the crew morale, which is the average morale of all soldiers on the train, drops to a critical level, the game is over. Morale is lowered by things such as illness and accidents, whereas it can be raised by resting or by using consumables. Specific statuses influence morale and its recovery. Check soldiers' details for further information. Okay. Let's make it over here. Then we send some people to the lake. We send some people to Timberlands. We make an upgrade to our train, I suggest, to get more living space so that if we do find more people, right, because we're hopefully not going to be losing soldiers. Yeah, let's get at least a couple of living spaces would be nice. But here we are, let's... A little nap, a cigarette, suddenly I feel alive. Okay. Okay, so let's get out to the lake. Here we got food. We have food 40, enough for 1.1 days. We desperately need more food. We need a hunter and survivalist. To be honest, okay, let's edit squad. Let's go ahead and remove... Okay, so a hunter and a survivalist. There we are, survivalist. Camille Hadraba. Let's get him out there. We need 3 people here. We do need a hunter. That would be Maximilian Drap is a hunter. And an herbalist. Herbalist wouldn't hurt, maybe. It doesn't say it will benefit, but who knows. Maybe there is an odd chance that it will. Yeah, I would take this. Herbalist, hunter, survivalist, avaricious. I would say, let's do it. Camille, Maximilian, and Antonin. Deploy. Yep, there we are. Going to the lake. Now, in Timberlands, we can find more wood. So let's go ahead and select a squad. We'll create a new squad. Could face battle there. Who knows? There could be people. So let's send, you know, some good fighters. Depressed, weak, clumsy. Jeez. Okay, well, let's send a medic in there. She's what? Housekeeper. Abandoned settlements. Maybe that will help. Bedrich, our rifleman. Right, like, let's send our dependable burglar. Perhaps not. Slightly decreases the chance being hit by an enemy. Thrill seeker. Careless. Entertainer. Religious. Burglar. Chaotic. Work efficiency. He is a medic though. Okay, more riflemen here. Actually, let's first of all cancel all of this. Cancel all of this. Let's zoom in. Let's go to our infantry car. We do want to upgrade living space. Build some new living spaces, right? Repairs and upgrades can only be conducted when the train is not moving. He isn't moving though. Okay, there we are. Okay, we stop. So new living spaces. 50 wood, 50 cloth. Let's go ahead and start. Except we need to assign workers. Seems like we got plenty of workers. Right, Alfred, let's send. Okay, so all of these guys, so we have what? Okay, let's see, this guy is a machine gunner. Well trained, strong appetite. Okay, maybe we send him out. So I'm just trying to decide who's going to be the workers. Okay, Andrei Mrazek, you're a worker, so let's put you on here. Are we missing wood, is you're saying? Let's see. Peter Mindas, 37%. Okay, fitness and willpower. Jan Maricek, okay, I'll send you here. Okay, apparently that'll take an hour. Or if we remove you, that will take 2 hours and 57. I think we can just put this guy on it. That will be the minimum, bare minimum enough. Let's again select the squad, put squad 2, edit squad. We'll send a medic, a rifleman. We'll send a machine gunner here. And I'll send a 4th guy just in case. Yeah, I do want to send, one more man out there, a scout. Vigorous, tough, monarchist, austere. Okay, let's send Dominic in there. Confirm. And squad 2, deploy. Okay, they're going to the Timberland. So we unpause. Yep, that's squad 1 and 2. And we do have... Now, this will take some time. But let's go ahead, yeah, so our repairs, or our upgrades here are happening. Right, we can go ahead, perhaps speed this up by assigning another worker. And these workers are these guys are definitely fighters on the, he's already assigned. Peter Mindas, is he a rifleman and a worker? Yeah, to be honest, I think we can put him to good use here. Maybe Pavel Polachek, another rifleman worker, thrill seeker, nationalist, careless. Fine, 37%. Kamila Fisherova, work efficiency. She's a rifleman. She's pretty decent overall as a reckless. As a fighter though, so I don't really want to make her tired and not be able to go on a mission. Rostislav Hanak. He's a worker. He's clumsy, sturdy. Isn't he the one working in our... Hang on. Yeah, Rostislav and František are already working on the locomotive. Okay, we should be okay here, although we could... Rostislav Alfred Klaus is our fighter, Dushan. Okay, we can... Let's go ahead and Pavel there. Okay, so we have 3 workers. We need an hour to make that upgrade. Okay, the lake. Potential rewards, food. That's gonna take 2 hours. Okay, so we are fishing. Let's go ahead and unpause. We have squad 2 going to Timberland. Okay. Crew morale on average is 41%. Average morale of your soldiers. Nurture it or risk mass desertion. Okay, let's look at the Timberlands. Potential rewards, more wood. Okay. Report major. We found and taken down a few good trees. 90 wood. Excellent. 1500 combat roll XP. Proceed. Okay, so squad 2, let's return to the train. Okay, we got 2 hours here. We're almost done upgrading the infantry car. We do now have, okay, more scope for upgrades. I mean, I think storage car I'm not concerned about because we're going to be spending hopefully all the resources that we find. Can we upgrade the engine? Can we do improved boiler? What does that do? Decreases fuel burning speed by 20%, but we need 100 metal for that. We do have 120 metal. Brick arch support. Decreases the chance of engine malfunction by 20%. Okay, we do need to make our fuel last. Security precaution. Decreases the chance of work accidents in occupation slots by 50%. Let's see. Raised walls increases the capacity of the train inventory by 1500. Okay, reinforced chassis endurance increases the maximum durability of the train car by 200 points. Okay, I feel like early on, if we do improved boiler now, that would be a good start. We do need to, yeah, we don't have a lot of fuel. That takes 3 hours, so let's go ahead, start that. And let's put a sign, wait, no, hang on, yeah, Peter. No. Okay, they're already working on this. So who? Dushan, Josef, let's get, you know, Alfred, let's get all of you working on this. Okay, obviously they're lacking stamina. I know these are our fighters, but this is a critical upgrade that kind of needs to happen. Train car upgrade finished. Okay, we have space for 3 more soldiers in case we encounter any down the line. So that's good. How does that look? Doesn't really look... Oh no, yes, so we have an extra deck. Extra sleeping deck. You see, unlike these carts at the back here. Okay, squad 2 is back on the train. Okay, we have time. So let's do fishing on the lake. We're eating 40 food per day, pretty much 36 effectively, right? Report ready. Okay, the situation was affected because Maximilian Trapp has Hunter. The lake was full of fish. Fortunately, Maximilian Trapp was with us and it was like magic. Maximilian was able to pull one fish after another, making our trip a great success. Okay, and Antonin is a herbalist. Antonin has the knowledge, but there was nothing to find this time. Oh, that's a shame. 20 food, that's not a lot. We did get some XP. Let's get back to the train. Let's unpause. And hopefully we'll be ready to go. Okay, we've completed our efficiency upgrade. Oh boy. Okay. We are ready to go now, aren't we? Yep, everyone's on the train. Let's go to Kolomna. Merchant, train composition. And a doctor. We don't need a doctor. Let's see if there's anything we can find here. Let's see, where does our, sort of the rest, so 88. Right, so before we could make it just past Ryazan, but now we can almost make it to Ryazsk. Yeah, so that's good. 20% I guess difference. Not too bad. Okay, Kolomna. The point of which can only be visited after the train has passed it. Okay. Okay, train composition doctor. A local doctor willing to treat your sick and injured for a price. Potential rewards, health. Okay, the local doctor has offered to treat your sick and injured. However, the doctor can spare time and resources to treat serious injuries only. Both factions in the civil war are aggressively recruiting doctors for their own purposes, so those who are left have no shortage of work. Okay, only soldiers with a negative status such as injured or ill can be treated, but it seems no one needs help, so we leave. Okay. There is a merchant here. We do have 1,120 coins. What can he sell us? He's got 5 metal. Is that all he has? Yep. He does have some gunpowder. He's got consumables. He's got ammunition. Okay, he doesn't have any actual resources though. How much of this do we have? We have plenty of handgun ammo, plenty of rifle ammo. Do we actually have any machine gun ammo? That is a little bit worrying. Have we got none? Really? Okay. Okay, let's... Can we... sorry. I don't know, 500? I mean, machine guns prove to be very strong. How much... Oh, that costs, what, 7,000? Hang on a second. So all of this would cost 18,000, so one costs 15. Really? Okay, we're gonna have to find machine gun ammo in the field. Gunpowder used for crafting and research of ammunition and explosives. Okay, we do have medical kits. These are first aid kit, can be given to a selected soldier plus 50 health. Treats wounds and injuries in battle. Okay, we do need first aid kits because we don't have a doctor's car. So I would grab a couple of these. Right, I would grab a couple of these. Handgun ammo, we have plenty. Rifle ammo, luckily we have plenty. We have some guns. Okay, we do actually have 6 first aid kits. Okay, perhaps we don't need these. We have stimulants, can be given to a select soldier. Fully rested, replenishes soldier's stamina. Okay, vodka, full morale. Okay, so we can actually grab a bit of a drink. Raise morale of the troops. Resources, metal. Metal seems like it is needed for upgrades. Not really sure what to get, to be honest. We have landmine, detonates when stepped on. We do actually have 4 of those. We have grenades, we got smoke bombs. So, I mean, to be frank, seems like what we need is machine gun ammo. But is this just, what, 10 bullets? I mean, that's nowhere near enough, really. Or is that 10 magazines? I don't get it. Well, I mean, let's at least get like, I mean, how much? I mean, if it's 260, that can't be 260 magazines, surely. That's actually rounds. Using rifles, short rifles, and sniper rifles. And this one used in handguns. Used in machine guns. Yeah, okay, well, I guess, yeah, no wonder it's so strong. It's just, it costs a lot of money. I mean, we do need some, though. Right? Should we spend 500? To be honest, I'd rather just not spend any money. Let's see. I mean, we do have... Okay, we do have avaricious with us. Let's think about this. We have an abandoned settlement ahead of us. We will find resources. We have to go here, for example, a housekeeper and burglars. We have Zariask. And I think the tutorial said there are better prices in villages than cities. Okay, so let's not buy anything. Let's just make it over here. We send 2 squads. And then we'll see what's up in Rizan. Actually, yeah, so let's not... There's nothing particularly interesting to buy here. I mean, I doubt villages will have a lot of machine gun ammo, so perhaps we do go ahead and buy like... Can we buy like 50 of it at least? Oh, but I don't want to like end up with... Let's buy 40. We do need food and fuel, frankly. Oh, dearie me. I'm not gonna buy anything. We'll just have to deal with riflemen for now. Gunpowder. Fine. Let's just not waste money. Okay, let's get over here. Depart. Oh, we didn't really check train composition. Change the order of cars, but we don't want to. Points of interest. The icons on the points of interest can tell you what you might expect to find there. Okay, types of points of interest. Missions, empty villages. Here you can find valuable resources. If you deploy soldiers with specific traits, you may discover additional supplies. Forests, hunting grounds, timberland, lake station. A train station where you can trade with merchants selling basic goods. They also allow changing the train composition. Occasionally you can find a doctor and a pub here. Depot station sells cars and locomotives, okay. Village with an herbalist, village with a local trader, village with a contraband trader, a small set more than merchant selling various consumables. Okay, so trader mainly sells consumables. Selling various consumables. Herbalists, curative items. Okay, so like a medic and arms dealer selling weapons and ammunition. Obstruction. An obstruction on the railroad track, you will have to remove it or ram through it. Alright. Okay, no obstructions so far, but there is a forest here. Okay, well, let's go ahead and we can kind of probably just stop here. Let's go Gorodna, select squad. I suggest we have a housekeeper here. I suggest we edit squad 2. Let's kick people out. We need a burglar and a... hang on. Alright, we need a housekeeper and a burglar. Select squad. Create new squad. A burglar and a housekeeper. So Bartolome Kvapilek, a medic. We need another burglar. And do we have a housekeeper? Yep, Magdalena. So 2 medics and a scout. Should we send like a 4th person just in case? I'll send Bedrich with them. Because I'm not sure yet. Yeah, Bedrich can get silent steps. Magdalena can get another skill. Heads down, increases defense when healing or stabilizing injured soldiers. Okay. So we have 2 medics here, just in case they encounter some resistance, I guess. Not sure how combat actually happens in the game. So, we do have burglar, housekeeper, and avaricious even. Who is avaricious? Because we need an avaricious for the village. Hang on. Are you avaricious? Who's... okay, this guy was avaricious. Okay, a burglar. No, sorry, Alfred. No. We already have a burglar. Okay, we'll leave this guy out. Magdalena. So we have a burglar and a housekeeper here together. We can send Bedrich with them as a rifleman. Right, and that will be... okay, hopefully that will be enough. Alright, so let's deploy these to Gorodna. Zaryansk, however. What is this guy? This guy has food. We need food. We only have enough food for 1.6 days. Okay, let's select squad. And we will send... create new squad. We need avaricious. Sorry, hang on a second again. Yes, avaricious, Zarask. Let's go and get like plenty of food. Where's our avaricious guy? Alfred Kraus. So a scout. Aggressive. Vengeful. Dushak. Okay. Caring, monarchist, well trained, strong appetite. Okay, he's a machine gunner. Dominic, another monarchist. It's Alfred. He's a scout, he's the thief, right? Alfred didn't plan to join the army. We had him in chapter 1. He was always involved in nefarious dealings with unsavory characters, and it was mere fate that led him to be a soldier. He was fortunate enough to run into recruitment officers just as he was fleeing from debt collectors. He tried to run away a few times at first, but was soon apprehended due to all the loot he was trying to make off with. Still, the army treated him fairly, which was a new experience for Alfred. Ever since, he's done his best to behave, even learning some discipline, enough to become a scout and a valued member of the unit. Okay, so we'll send definitely you. Who else? Okay, let's send the rifleman, I guess. Careless. Thrill seeker. Short. Okay. A rifleman. And what? Another rifleman. Thrill seeker. Communist. Reckless. Camilla. I want to save her for some combat, if there will be any. We can send a grenadier, like Joseph. Vengeful. Nationalist. Weak. And clumsy. Oh, Jesus. Let's send him with a shotgun. Okay, confirm. That's squad 3 then. Avaricious and a burglar. Let's go ahead and deploy. Okay. Hang on a second. Scratching head and more. As you're reading through reports, you notice a blood stain on one of the papers. You look to see where it came from, and you notice blood behind your fingernails. It hits you. You have been scratching yourself for a few hours now. You discover a rash on your hands, armpits, and hips. A doctor is ushered in. Scabies, Major. There is little chance of getting rid of the scabies given our situation. Is there anything at all we can do about it? Scrub the train and everything in it? Burn clothes and anything that can be spared? We will endure it. Oh, scrap the train and everything in it, I guess. There's very little chance there, though. Okay, let's scrap, well, let's at least give it a go. Scrap the train. All the clothing, bedding, and other textiles found on the train are gathered and washed. A lot of effort is spent on dusting and wiping every surface. The train is almost speckless, and the soldiers, though exhausted and cold, are proud of their work. Sadly, maintaining this level of hygiene is difficult, so the scabies soon returns. But the stint resulted in some good memories. Okay, so we spent some health, spent some stamina, gained some morale. Okay, well, we do need some morale. Okay, proceed. Okay, average morale is 50. Well, that's good. That's something, right? So, squad 2, explore Gorodna. Okay, so that's going to take an hour. Squad 3 is... Oh, okay. It's morning. Okay, we are going to need to assign a new worker and a new engineer. Zaransk. Okay, let's trade with this merchant here. Okay, so he... Mainly a food merchant, so we do... Oh, this is... These are consumables, actually. Okay, so what do we have? Can be given to a selected soldier. Plus 20 morale. Fully fed, removes hungry and starving. Relaxed. So this is like one of these costs 200. Okay, goulash. Okay, well, let's get a couple of goulashes. Roasted meat. Plus 3 fit for 12 hours. And goulash gives relaxed. Plus 1 health. Plus 1 morale per hour when soldier is resting or recovering. Okay, so this is, I feel like this, we need this to recover health and morale over time as well. Plus a short, well, like a quick morale boost. Roasted meat gives us plus 3 fit. So better, good for someone working like as a worker in the on the engine. Grilled fish, fully fed, removes hungry and starving. Gives us plus 3 intelligence. Okay. Okay, plus 3 willpower, dexterity. Okay, so these are... So each food basically gives 20 morale here. Okay, apple pie gives plus 50 morale. Okay, coffee gives 10 morale plus 20% work efficiency, not applied when soldier has status. Hungry and vodka. Replenishes soldier's morale but gets hangover. 5% chance per use that soldier gets status exhausted. Overdose, 1% chance. Okay. Okay, vodka is not very efficient. It's super expensive as well. Are you kidding me? Oh no, it's... Okay, so it's... Okay, 162 is the cost of one of these. Okay, goulash is pretty expensive. Let's get a couple of them though. 202. Okay, scrambled eggs only cost cheapest. Caviar. Hang on a second. Yeah. Okay, so let's get some caviars just to like up morale of those that, you know, those that are down particularly. That will cost us 600. We can spend maybe 900, I think. 10 morale, 20% work efficiency. It's fine. We can do with slow work. We have a lot of people like hanging around. 50 morale, things aren't that dire just yet. Fit, intelligence. Okay, we can kill like kind of grilled fish. I mean, this is good for like engineers, I guess. Right. Okay, let's... We'll see, okay. We'll see. Scrambled eggs. This is pretty cheap. It does give a fair bit of morale. Let's get 3 scrambled eggs. Okay, we spend 900 or 1,000. Let's go ahead and accept trade. I think that's enough consumables. Okay, let's get back to the train. We should come back at the same time as squad 2. Ready, report. Okay, Bedrich Kopetsky, report major. We went through the place. It was as empty as it looked from afar, but the owners left behind some things we could use. Here's what we found. There was a smithy and plenty of good metal we can use. I reckon it was too heavy to pack, so they left it behind. Okay, nice. Metal and fuel we found. 2000 combat roll XP. Okay. Let's view squad. Okay, let's get back. Alright, 30 seconds and an hour. Okay. Let's get to resign maybe. Kinda blocking the bridge here. But that is okay. Okay, it's one squad back. And the other squad is back. Okay, we do have a lot of cloth, some herbs used for crafting and research. Can be this gunpowder, research, crafting. Not really sure how we actually craft things. Yeah, another squad is back. Well, okay, we don't have a engineer because these guys are on night shift. Night shift is over. Okay, what other engineer do we have? Camille, Andre. Yeah, this guy is not really good for much. Insomniac. Becoming stamina slower when resting. He's a burglar. Religious, skeptical. I guess we don't need him. He's a burglar, which is useful. Camille is a survivalist. Fine, let's put Andre. And for worker, we put... who's like our worst soldier, I guess. Careless. Okay, he's missing willpower. Peter Mindas. Reckless, thrill seeker, charismatic. Okay, maybe he's better used for missions. This guy's short, so harder to hit. Camille seems like a good soldier. Andre is already occupied. Jan Mareczek. Strong appetite, well trained, monarchist, caring. So he's good for missions. Josef Meslik. Oh, he's promoted. Available roles to unlock rifleman. Okay, he's leveled up. Josef, fit +1. Dangerous mind. Soldier uses intelligence to inflict more damage. Capable by any role. So that's Grenadier level 2, okay. Place a mine on the ground, explodes when the enemy steps on it. Okay. So Josef is kind of a decent soldier for us. Right, he's just depressed at the moment, but generally he's vengeful, has a history with Reds that needs to be paid in blood. Nationalist. Values freedom, personal responsibility, and independence. Supports decisions that make the nation stronger. He's weak, however. He's not really a great worker. He's clumsy as well. Oh, he's clumsy, so we kind of need to... let's give him some dexterity. Right, let's just to counter that. Otherwise, he will be our grenadier. Yeah. Grenadier's fit. I guess to be honest, he doesn't. Well, it's fine. Let's keep it at least at base, so we will get. I think that wasn't wasted. Otherwise, he really wants time to aim, work efficiency, work with some combat skills, increases range of grenades. Yeah, so he really needs to be fit because he's a grenadier to like throw his grenades, right, and so on. Dangerous mind. Soldier uses intelligence. Okay, what else can we give him? Landmine. Okay. Okay, so he's our expert grenadier, Josef Meslik. You can unlock one more role for him, but do we need any roles? We can unlock a combat role of a rifleman. Otherwise, cook, doctor, let's just save that. Save that for when we actually need it. Let's read his bio. Josef is a very fragile man with a speech impediment. He got the short end of the stick in life when it came to being blessed with talent. Instead, he was bestowed with trembling hands, an unsteady walk, and little in the way of intellect. Oh, that's exactly who you want handling your explosives. But he never stops trying. If something takes him double the time to do, he works 3 times as hard at it. Others learn to rely on him for everything due to his stubborn determination, often disregarding the suffering his efforts cost him. You can hear him speak with hatred about everyone and everything if you stand close enough. This seems to fuel his rage on the battlefield where, despite his disadvantages, he pursues and kills the enemy with the savagery of a rabid animal. Oh dear. Okay, he's got a medal in Moscow. Fine. Okay, I respect him. But, so we're not going to send him to be a worker. Alfred, our scout Dushan. What are you? Loose cannon, aggressive, a brawler, melee damage and melee resistance. Maximilian. Okay, not maybe these guys we can actually use in combat. Okay, so it's gonna have to be Peter Mindas. No, he's charismatic. Seems like a decent Pavel Polacek. I think this guy is gonna short thrill seeker, minus 15% work efficiency. Okay, no, so this guy needs to be out on missions. Okay, not Peter. Andre is already our engineer. Okay, Jan Mareczek. Strong appetite, well trained, significantly decreases reload time of a weapon. Yeah, he seems like a good soldier. Oh. Okay, which one of you will... Rostislav, he's on night shift already. Okay, I think maybe Dushan then. Loose cannon, brawler, aggressive. He's a grenadier. Okay, we don't need a grenadier right now, so let's go. Okay. Okay, let's keep things rolling. Come on, come on, come on. Let's keep going. The train view. Time. Ah, okay, there we are. Our little train puffing away. Yeah, let's see what other. So storage capacity. What upgrades can we even do here? More shelves. Mouse catcher. Decrease the chance of rat infestation. Oh dear, we have rat infestation to worry about. Dead rats collector. Removing rat infestation status can generate some food. 100 metal. Wow. 50 wood, 50 metal for 2000 capacity, but it's okay, I think. Yeah, we're now close. Let's go infantry car. Additional living spaces would cost us 100 in each, but we'd rather do the first upgrade in others, right? So that's 50 and 50. Otherwise, comfortable living increases health and morale recovery by 1 per hour when a soldier is resting in living space. 150 cloth we need and 50 wood. So could we actually make a couple of these? Stove. Install the stove to heat the train car. The inner temperature will be increased by 1 level when on. Consumes 1 fuel per 3 hours. Okay, that needs 25 metal. Okay, well, we can actually upgrade all 3 carts with that right now. Improved insulation. Increases the inner temperature of the train car by 1 level. Okay, so a stove increases by 1 when turned on. Yes, obviously it's better to do insulation. Could actually do 2 levels. Yeah, we should probably work on this. Give everything a bit of insulation. Reinforced chassis. Chance of train car malfunction. Okay. Okay, we're coming into Resign. Let's see what this brings us. Feels nice to have some muscles. Okay. Okay, too many to count. You receive a report from one of your soldiers. It is intelligence he's obtained when chatting to a local while the train was making a stop. The report claims the Reds have a large camp where they are training newly enlisted soldiers. Apparently, many are queuing for hours in order to join up. The report concludes, they promised the farmers a helping hand from the military to tend their farms. There are so few people left to work because of the war. It's letting the food rot on the field or joining the Reds. At the very end of the report is an approximate location of the camp. New quest, too many to count. Send a squad to the Reds' military camp. Proceed. Okay, have a drink with the soldiers, raise their morale. Okay, we could do with a bit of morale. Boom. Raise the morale of all soldiers. Talk over a beer with those disheartened. Raise the morale of the depressed and broken soldiers. 400. The local pub is open and they have something to drink, something to warm you up could lift your spirits. So either 400 or we spend 1,000, all the money we have. But we get morale way up for everybody. Alright, it's been a rough time. I mean, it would be nice to raise morale for everybody. Not really. We are going to be out of money. I think we will slowly recover morale, right? So I feel like talk over a beer with those that are lowest, or well, I guess we have 18. Either we either spend 400 and only increase 5, or we spend all of our money and get everyone. Okay, let's go ahead. It's been a rough time. It's the start of the journey. Let's make sure everyone's motivated. You talk to your soldiers about the path ahead, the path behind, and the decisions you've made. Then you all toast to the homeland. You've improved their morale, but for how long? Continue. The situation was affected because František Dvorsky has a trait alcoholic. He's getting the trait exhausted. Oh god, this is our nighttime engineer. -1 to all attributes. When received, -10. Morale cannot work or be deployed. Status removed when the soldier's stamina is at 100%. Oh dear. Proceed. Okay, train composition. We have a merchant here, but we got no money. Let's just check what this guy sells. He sells gunpowder. All sorts of, obviously, weapons. Okay, 1 bullet, machine gun bullet, is 15. That's what it costs. As opposed to 12 and 8. Okay. And where is the... Reds is... Hang on. Too many to count. Oh, that's up here. Okay, further up. Okay. Well, I think it's time to make a cut here, guys. But first, hopefully you know, as we're coming up on the hour, but hopefully we have established, you know, kind of what we need to do and where we're going. Let's see. Yeah, probably next time we'll scavenge we'll send out search parties to Yakimovka, Polovsky. Yeah, let's scavenge this area and we'll proceed further next time. So I hope you're enjoying it. I'm glad to have finally started this journey in earnest. Yeah, really looking forward to this game. I hope you are enjoying it, and yeah, I think it's going to get a lot more excited very quickly. So I hope to see you in the next episode, but bye for now.